Tutorial. Today's topic is filtration and crystallization. So basically what we learn during this in this filtration and crystallization, we'll see the defined terms, we'll see the definitions of these terms of filtration and crystallization, then the equipment used for different types of methods, separation methods, and the third is explaining how to carry the filtration crystallization practically. Okay, what is filtration? Okay, filtration is a practical method. Yes, it's a practical method. Filtration is a practical method used to separate an insoluble solid. See, basically there are two types of what do you say, soluble and insoluble. Yes, basically there are two types, soluble. See, soluble and insoluble. Soluble in the sense which dissolves, and insoluble which does not dissolve. Okay, so this insoluble which dissolves in only some of the liquid, and soluble which dissolves in different kinds of liquid. Yes, we'll see how in both the ways. Filtration is a practical method used to separate an insoluble solid from a liquid. Insoluble solid from a liquid, that is whatever the solid insoluble components are there in the liquid which is not soluble, that is which are not dissolved in liquid, can be used in the, to remove it outside we use filtration method. That is, filter paper is usually used. Filter paper has tiny pores in it which allows dissolved ions and small particles to pass through, but prevents the movement of large solute particles, that is insoluble particles, through it. Yes, so basically filter paper, it is set in the form of cone. We all know that ice cream cone, right? Ice cream cone. Yes, filter paper is basically set in this form. Okay, next. So, first type of filtration is a funnel is lined with filter paper and placed in a beaker or a flask. So first we are using a, sorry. So for in the first step we are using a filter paper, yes, which is arranged in the form of cone, as you can see. Yes. Okay. You can use beaker or a flask. So this is basically flask. Yes. Beaker is basically, yes, this type of equipment is basically beaker. Okay. Next. So in the second, a mixture containing liquid and undissolved solid is poured through the filter funnel. Okay. So what funnel we have prepared previously, through this we are passing a liquid, right? Yes. The undissolved solid is poured through the filter tunnel. So here the upper part, here undissolved solid you can form, or insoluble particles can be found here, and other all particles will move down in the flask. Next. So the solid particles remain on the surface of the filter paper. As I said you, the solid particles remain on the surface paper of the filter paper. The liquid drips through into the flask. Yes. So this is the filtration, how filtration is done. Next, crystallization. So basically what do you know? See, about, do you have any idea what is crystallization? Okay, comment in the comment section. Okay, see, basically powdered might be some crystalline crystalline or amorphous. Yes, amorphous is completely powdered, but crystalline is basically you find small crystal type. Yes, this is not a fine powder. Talcum powder is amorphous, but see the salt and all small small crystals you can see, right? Yes, crystallization is a practical method used to separate a soluble solid from liquid. Crystallization describes the process of producing crystals by heating a solution to evaporate the solvent. Yes, crystallization is a practical method used to separate a soluble solid from a liquid. So crystallization describes the process of producing crystals by heating a solution to evaporate the solvent. Okay, so let us see how we'll get. A solution is poured into an evaporating basin and heated with a Bunsen burner. This is basically Bunsen burner. Yes, and this is your evaporating. This is liquid, and this is your it's evaporating basin. Yes. Next, the volume of the solution decreases due to some of the liquid evaporating. Yes. See, whenever that begins the heating process, yes, the volume of the liquid decreases. Evaporating. Solid particles begin to form in the basin. They get collected in the lower side. Okay. All the liquid evaporates, leaving the solid crystals behind. The complete liquid is being evaporated, which is water form, is being evaporated. Yes. And whatever this remaining is, it is the crystal form of solid. Okay. I hope you are clear with the filtration. What is filtration and what is crystallization? Yes, and how to do those methods to get filtration and crystallization, we even know that also. Yes, okay. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.